Hello everybody, this is Zaxter99. Today I'm demonstrating the M1000L graphic tablet, a drawing tablet I bought out of Amazon. Just arrived from Amazon not 5 minutes ago. I got it out of the box and I'm going to go ahead and test it out here and take a look at it. It is a very nice drawing tablet. It has nice features built on the side, copy, paste, all kinds of nice buttons, and then a lot of functions as well, like print and stuff like that up at the top. And you can define these as well in the settings. Here is the stylus that it comes with. This is what you're going to draw with. And it has a nice tip to where you can actually draw with the amount of pressure you want, just like a regular ink pen. The harder you press, the darker the ink's going to be. Now, I bought this to actually save paper and save time when I actually draw out my comics and draw on the computer. So I wanted to go ahead and give it a quick test, and I'm going to go ahead and draw my old Buggy comic right here with this tablet. First time. We'll see how it works. Alright, here we go, drawing his face. Oh, this is working pretty good. Now I always draw his eyeglasses next. Sometimes I draw his nose here, but the cool thing I like about it, I want to erase that line I mess up. I can erase those two lines. I can erase the whole set of glasses, just the touch. And when I used to draw this on paper and then have to put it on the computer, I would waste so much paper. You know, if I messed up, I could have almost the whole thing drawn, but then if I screwed up, you can't just scribble it out if you're drawing on a pen and paper. I mean, you pretty much have to start over. Or you have to do your best to try to make it look good. And getting his eyes done here. Oh, didn't get a dot for his hair, got a line, so I just erased that. This is pretty nice, and it works very, very good. I mean, this is right out of the box. I installed the drivers and hooked it right up through the USB port. And this thing is only $49.95 US dollars on Amazon right now. And I've drawn my grandfather as a comic so many times, especially when I was around 18 to 20 years old. And I really haven't drawn him until I started drawing him again last summer. But it's funny that once you learn how to draw a specific thing, it's almost like riding a bicycle. You almost have it for life. I mean, I hadn't really drawn him for over 20 years. And then I go back and am able to still draw him. Now, I am certainly no artist. I'm far from an artist, but I got to where I could draw my grandfather, at least for my comic, pretty decent, just from doing the same thing. And it's just repetition, you know. So if you're wanting to be an artist and you haven't done a whole lot, you know, I am certainly not talented. I haven't even spent that much time on it, but it's just repetition. It's drawing the same things over and over and over and over again. And that's how you do it. That's how you actually get good at it. You know, that's how you get good at anything. Not that I'm that great yet, but, you know, the more times you draw something, the more times you doodle it, whatever, the better you get at it. And my grandfather used to, when he was older, I used to look at him and think he had this really big belly, and then he had these really, really skinny, pale legs. It was always kind of funny. And he would wear, like, the shortest garage sale shorts that he could buy. And it was always kind of amusing. Draw his little lines for waving here. And I mean, I just drew him enough to where I got pretty good at, you know, drawing his face, where I could make him smiling or happy or excited or angry. Got really good at making him angry, because it seemed like that was his funniest moments, is when he, you know, threw a tantrum and got really mad about something. And he would always get mad, really, really mad about the dumbest things. And the funny thing is, you know, when I was a kid, growing up, a teenager, watching him, I used to almost mock him and think he was so crazy and funny about stuff. And now that I'm older, I find myself doing a lot of the same things, you know, and saying the same kind of things to my kids, to my family, you know, that he used to say to me. So it really is true that, you know, you kind of become who you're raised by and, you know, you're influenced by. There's a lot of truth to that, that's for sure. Hello, welcome to the most, and he used to say stuff like this all the time. It was so funny. Takes me a little bit longer to draw here. It might be better if I actually just, you know, use a cartoon print or something like that and print it out. The most handsomest man ever to live. Me! But this pad actually works pretty good for this, with this little stylus and drawing pad. I mean, you can see I'm doing a pretty good job, and I haven't practiced with this at all. This is my first time out of the box, and I've never used one of these things at all. You know, I've used paint trying to draw with a mouse before, but that is really, really hard to do. I drew some buggy comics on my YouTube channel. I'll have links to those below last summer, but there was no way I could draw this with a mouse and keyboard. I found it easier just to go ahead and draw it on paper and then, you know, scan the pictures, and then once I scan the pictures, edit them into a comic strip. But this should make it a lot easier, a lot more time, a lot less time consuming, because now if I make a mistake, I can just go back and hit the back arrow button and go back and do a line all over again, rather than having to draw a whole picture all over again if I do make a mistake. Buggy! I can completely restart this and draw those all over again if I want. But hey, I like this. For the M1000L, this is by UGEE, and this can be found on Amazon for under $50 US right now. I'm pretty impressed already, and I've barely even started using it. This is just maybe show you guys an example of what you can do with this M1000L from UGEE. Looks like a pretty nice device, and hopefully this will help you guys make a decision on what you want to purchase if you're looking at buying one of these drawing pads. Thanks for watching. This has been Zaxter99. Be sure you leave your comments below. Let me know if this video has helped you. Be sure you give me a thumbs up as well. If it has, I would appreciate that. And again, thanks for watching. This has been Zaxter99 demonstrating my graphic tablet, the M1000L. Take care, everybody.